So, I'm going to show you what I got from my... Okay, so actually, quick update. My nephew, I call my nephew, because basically already is. Basically, they're already married. So, we had a corona scare. He probably, it's like, oh, he might have a corona. I don't think he does. He tested negative. But even then, we're not going to have my grandmother, she's not taking me anywhere, and she can't take me to the library. She couldn't take me to the library today, but someone else came through to me, and luckily I got what I wanted, and thankfully they have something called Hold, and you get a little bag with your name on it, and all the books that you put on hold inside of that bag. And if you get more after that, they just put a little rubber band like this. I've been playing with for the past 10 minutes, trying to make a good cut of this video. That's why I need to get editing software. But even with the editing software I would get, that I'm comfortable with using, I think it'd be really difficult to take one file or one video and intercut it into like this video to where I have a better cut and I cut out all the stupid stuff. Because this is all one video, basically. Okay, I'm gonna just get on with it. Oh, and so also, I don't know how Thanksgiving is gonna look. So thanks, Miss. So I don't know. Look at my presents from her that day. I don't know. We were saying stockings, but that's what my aunt is doing. So I don't know. But so on last video, I had said how I was surprised. That was the word I was looking for, and couldn't think of last cut. That's not gonna be uploaded, obviously. I was surprised that this book hadn't come in yet. And those of you who actually watch my videos know what I'm talking about. And it finally came in, and I hope the other one comes in soon too, even though it's not like as big a deal. And that's Jack Kirby's Fourth World Omnibus Volume 1. Does it only count as an omnibus? The only reason why it's this thick is because of the paper they use. I remember seeing this paper and I was like, uh-oh, is this the black and white version? But it is not. And it has some of Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, which, I got this way about the Batman one. I started a lot. Just thought right there. With that Batman one, is that I want to read every single Batman one I have that I don't have before I get into the ones I have. I don't know why I get like that, but I got that with the Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, mainly because it's the only one I have as a 12-issue miniseries. I don't know why I get like that. But anyways, just finally got this into Lone Libraries. If I like it, I'll get Volume 2. Monstrous. I've heard everything good about that Fourth World, so I'm glad I got it. That's why I got it, and hopefully it's worth the praise it gets. Monstrous Volumes 1 and 2. You can already tell that I liked it. But you might have seen this before. I don't know if I showed this before, but I just did not feel like reading the 72-page first issue of the series. But yesterday, I just bit the bullet and read it and thoroughly enjoyed it. But I'll be into Lone Librarying it. Because issue 2 of Volume 2 is $16.99. That's a lot for one single book. That's like Marvel price. Although, let's be honest, Marvel's price would be $19.99. It's not that much. It's not that far away from $16.99. The Volume 1s, like I've said before, are always $10, and I love that about them. In Manhattan Projects Volume 2, I don't know if I had said that I'd found out that was Volume 2, and not just 2 copies of Volume 1, which is over there. I'm not gonna go get it. I couldn't, the other thing I realized was I couldn't return the other books I had. Thank God they're not doing late fees because of COVID. Actually, no. I just said there's a lot of things that COVID is good for. But I would have gone to the library today if the coronavirus had never started. It was never a thing. Everything would be so much better. Like, it's almost worth me having to go to work every day. Although now that it's open, I'm still, knock on wood, still once a week. But anyways, so because the reason why I thought they had 2 Volume 1s of this, it's Volume 2, is because they had Wicked into Divine. It was 2 of Volume 1. And I thought that was the same for this one, and that was Wicked and Divine and Lock and Key. Lock and Key, they have the complete series of the original series, not the weird spin-off one, hardcovers, whatever those are supposed to be. One-shots, that's what it is. It's one-shots, hardcovers that I have. That's what I'm not as angry about. Even Wicked and Divine was only $10, so I didn't waste that much money with Wicked and Divine. And Lock and Key, like with Miles Morales, was worth every penny. I did get the Miles Morales book, so I don't know if I told you guys that or even mentioned it. Oh, and speaking of which, I talked last video about me getting something that like was really expensive, yada yada. If I don't get my visa this week or anywhere before Christmas, then I won't be getting that, and I'll probably be getting that for Christmas. I cannot wait till Christmas for many reasons. Anyways, but the Miles Morales one and the Lock and Key was at the library itself, and Miles Morales was at the Interloan libraries. And the Interloans, like, I had that feeling you get, like, where you're like, maybe it's a good idea to just buy it myself and not wait for the Interloan libraries, because anything could happen. I guess that was the mindset that I had. But it wasn't like once I got it, I was like, oh, why did I just do that? It was like, I'm glad I did that. Alright, so that's that one. And then this one, Miles Morales, Ms. Marvel Damage Per Second. The 13th issue, which is the first issue I'll be reading. I just noticed that. Did that. Okay. The 13th issue is what's collected in a collection. This is a collection of Marvel Comics issues that it's called, the collection is called Marvel Comics World Outside Your Window. Each issue in the collection deals with like a real world problem. Like there's a Champions issue I really want to get, and I could just get it because it's $2 to get it, and I heard the series itself isn't good, so I'm skeptical to get even that issue that deals with school shootings. That was when I was like really interested to read about and see how they tackle that topic. I don't know what the Ms. Marvel one's going to be about. I would say probably something surrounding Civil War too, which conveniently enough is one coming up. And then now these are the ones you're going to see reviews for later on, but I'll give a quick review of it right now. Really slow start, really liking it so far. Another really slow start, and I hope that first issue by Darwyn Cooke is nothing like New Frontier, meaning it's leaps and bounds better than this of Darwyn Cooke's DC New Frontier. Unpopular opinion on both of these. And no, it's not that I think they're the best ever. It's just I think you'll see. And then this one, there's a reason why I solicited Volume 2 in the Interloan libraries. And that is it. And that is how you do a video, myself. Or future Justin. Or past Justin, technically, because... I mean, well, you say future Justin, because... you never know what next video is going to look like. I don't even know when we're doing for next video. It might be Saturday. Unless I finish any of these by Saturday. Let's go through them. So, Monstrous Volume 2, I won't finish next week. I'm glad I got both volumes of this whole thing. Definitely won't be finishing Fourth World. Maybe Fight Club 3 by next week. Definitely Manhattan's Project. Maybe Superman. So yeah, and definitely this one too. So yeah, you might see a... but it wouldn't be before Saturday. Because I wouldn't do them. I would do them all at once. Unless it's something like last week happened where, I guess I didn't read some of them. That's right too, because there was so damn many. Oh yeah, how much do I have? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, you'll see how this is gonna look. Because I still have the older ones. Because I wasn't able to, pass them in to the Interloan. I want to have like a backpack to carry all the books. I can't even carry it all. Here. That's all the ones I have. I am so glad I got the non-fine free account so I can do this quote-unquote legally. That's crazy, and some of these are movies. I probably won't ever do a movie review unless it's a re-upload of. Oh, I didn't review this. I can do a reading recommendation. Batgirl. I'm glad I did that. Because that's right. I finished this today. I was afraid that this would be the last issue in the series, and last issue in this volume. And it's the last issue of Batgirl itself. Yeah, it was. But the way they did it, I'm going to spoil it. So, spoilers for this book. But they don't have it to where, like, they did in Spider-Man, where she's like, I don't want you being Spider-Man, and they talk about it, and then she's like, okay, I'm comfortable with you being... No, she knew all the time, never mind. But it wasn't like that, where, But I think she didn't... I thought she, like, at first, she said she knew all that time. No, at first she was skeptical of him being Spider-Man, continuing to be Spider-Man, but then she saw she was capable of it. So it wasn't like that, it was... where Jim Gordon didn't want to see his, Batgirl's face, so he doesn't know at this point. But I've heard from other people that he does eventually find out. So, waiting for that issue. But this was really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying this series. I have one more left of Gail Simone's run, and then I'll probably be going back in time. Is that a song? I think it is a song. I've heard it, so it should be a song. It should be a song. I hope you would do it better. And hopefully it's a song. You think? Not hopefully. Jesus, I cannot talk. Alright. That's it.